Hi, it's Alex Jenkins here, founder of leadinglightmedia.com, and in today's video we are going to look at the first 24 hours of your campaigns, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and what you need to look out for. So as you can see here, we've started this campaign. You may have seen in one of my other videos that I showed you the importance of breaking all of your audience targeting into separate ad sets so that you can find your winning audience and scale that audience up. So as you can see here, we've had 10 leads generated for the free book offer that we are promoting. We've got an average cost of £5.87 per lead, which is quite high at the moment. But as I've said before, you don't want to take that number really into consideration within the first kind of 24 hours, because of course some ad sets aren't going to be performing as well as others, so the cost per acquisition, the cost per lead is going to be much higher. And we've spent £58. So again, like I've said before, you want to spend a couple of £100 initially to get all of this data, to find out what is working and what's not working, because the key and the secret to Facebook advertising success is testing out your audience and finding that winning ad set and that winning campaign. Most people just create one ad set and they put loads of targeting in and it doesn't get results, and then they say Facebook advertising doesn't work. Well, I can tell you it does work, and the reason that it doesn't work for people is because they don't do it like this, and this is how you need to be running your campaigns. So as you can see here, we've not even run 24 hours, we've already had 10 leads. We're starting to get some data to work with. As you can see here, this is our highest converting ad set at the moment. This is a 2% lookalike audience based on our existing customers that the client has given us. So we've already got data, we've uploaded that into Facebook audiences, and we've created a 2% lookalike. At the moment it's costing us £2.82p per conversion. That is full contact details, that is name, email, full postal address, contact number, and 2 questions that we're asking them to fill out. So that is very good results so far based on the amount of information we're trying to capture. And if you go back over my landing page optimization training, you'll see that the more contact details you ask for, the lower your conversion rate will be. So as you can see, some of the other ones are creeping up. You know, we want to work out, well, how much is it we want to actually pay to acquire a lead? What is our whole sales funnel process looking like? Now this is getting a bit in depth, I don't want to get hung up on this too much, but you need to look at your whole sales funnel process, and you need to get an average CPA. What is the average cost per lead we are willing to pay on the front end? Once you have those numbers, you can start making better decisions on what you can turn off and what you can leave running and scale up. So as you can see here, this ad set, for example, is costing £8.87. So that might be too expensive for us, for our funnel to make it work. We are using personal development interests plus business interests, and that is a very competitive market. And that is why it's costing a lot, because we're reaching a lot less money, because the CPM is going to be a lot higher. And if we actually scroll over to the CPM, we'll probably see it is super high. Yes, so it's £17 per 1,000 impressions. But as you can see here, for example, we've had 1,000 impressions for £5.60. So you can see the difference there in the amount of people that we are reaching. So what does this mean? Well, we don't want to turn anything off just yet, because we want to give it more time to run. Once we start seeing the conversions go up in certain ad sets, perhaps the cost per result will come down, and then we can think, okay, well, we can start applying more budget to that ad set. You only want to increase it by maybe £5 or £3 to £5 per day per ad set. You don't want to put too much in there, because Facebook will freak out and it will be like, well, where will we find all of these people? But when you incrementally up your budget, Facebook optimizes it much better. So as you can see here, Not too much data to start with, but we're starting to get an idea of kind of what's working and what's not working. And if we just scroll to today to look at the results, you'll see at the moment these two ad sets are really storming ahead. But this ad set, for example, which if we look at lifetime, yesterday didn't perform very well. You see, yesterday we had no conversions, but today it started to optimize better because it's had more time to run. And you can see we've had 2 leads and it's cost us £2.44. You can see the costs have come way down today. And that's why you need to give it time to optimize. Then what we can do is in a couple of days start to turn off ad sets which are not performing as well and put more budget into the ones that are. And that way we have this lead generating machine that is generating leads 24/7. And this is what will give you that reliable and predictable system in your business. So I hope this helps. You can see kind of our process. We're split testing all these different audiences. We're getting some conversion data. Once we get a bit more data, we'll be able to turn off and scale up campaigns to make this a very, very successful campaign for our client. So if you've got any questions, please email support@leadinglightmedia.com, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.